To me, this is the crux. How good is your preparation for the presentation? First is everything that you need to research about the company, competition, our history if any. At times, we miss out on this and get stumped. Somebody has done some gochi and a great presentation can go tangential if you are not aware of this history. And you also must understand the person behind the desk. So important, his moods, his temper. The questions that we have to answer is why us, our company and our services. The audience, who are the people, how many people? Am I presenting one to group, one to one, one to many, and time available. Tomorrow when we sit, the 3 people will sit here as if it is a formal situation, instead of spreading all over. So that you have to sort of with your body language you have to connect with them, because otherwise this is getting too scattered for the presenter to hold it. And what is the criticality of decision making? Is it for introduction, progress or finalization? Maybe for a finalization, the presentation could be 3 slides. When you have gone to finalize a deal, if you start from Ramayana again, you may lose the client. So, depending on what is the criticality of decision making, you need to figure out your preparation. To me, presentation is much beyond slides. To me, it is the personal and organizational impression point. One of the things that I would request you to do is look at a uniform master slide for the team representing Jagran and a uniform master slide for the team representing iNext or Nai Dunia, whatever it is, because lot of you people have used neat slides, but different ones. What happens if you look at it from the market perspective, the more they see the same thing, the more it gets ingrained. It shows clarity of thoughts and expression, it is just an aid to your communication and not beyond. The question is, are you able to create an intrigue in the mind of the recipient? It is like when you are watching a movie, there are certain movies where you will say, Sala kab khatam hoga? Or some movies mein, Guru, half time ho gaya, khatam ho gaya. The higher the intrigue value, the more recipient are you to the movie. Because in a movie, if you know what will happen next scene, you will not have much interest in the movie. But if you are continuously thinking, if you get into the character in the movie, do you enjoy the movie more? Agreed? Yes or no? Same is with presentation. Remember, the receiver listens through his eyes and body. यहाँ पर अगर देखो, इनका body language change हो रहा था when the different presentations happened. So, you have to keep an eye on what is happening to the people who are receiving. The idea is, can I arrest attention? Right. Then you take the central thought, which is the title of the presentation, and then arrange thoughts sequentially around this central thought. Eliminate flab, remain focused on KDR. How am I going to introduce? If you see Basant, when he introduced with that Jagran, whatever that, what is the word, influence. So, he gave a small bhumika, and what are we? We are in the business of content, this, that, we are in the business of influencing people. So, he has put a different context to the entire thing. Alright. So, what is the introduction and how will you conclude? If you were to receive that presentation, would you get that KDRs that you are wanting to achieve? Very critical questions that you need to answer yourself. Are there any questions which you can preempt? Because the more you are thorough in this preparation, the more accurate. Can you defend whatever you present? Never ever present anything which you are not sure of. Golden rule. Whatever you present, you should be able to defend it without any hesitation. The master slide, the physics should reflect clarity, logos, pictures, header, footer, background of slide, font, shape, size. Larger the audience, the larger the font size. Colors always in contrasts. Heading of slide, heading of bullets and subpoints. See, if everything has a color, has a pattern in whatever I am presenting. Use of graphs and charts wherever necessary. Animate and to assist and not irritate. Animation should be something which should assist you to present. I have spoken about it, divide and rule, bunch when required. See, we have bunched them together here, because they fall under the same point. Spell check is a must. Lot of presentations had lot of spelling mistakes. Please do a spell check. Always remember, a picture is equal to 1000 words. That does not mean you should use only pictures. Use pictures which will, like the one example I was giving with Sumit, show that crowd and on that show a text box, 31,862 people attended Allahabad, huge impact. Imagine that same number without that crowd photograph. Are you getting my point? All right. To me, a good presentation is a symphony. There has to be a singular thought per slide. You see, if you write long sentences, the audience become busy in trying to read the slide rather than listen to the presenter. Try and see if you can express your thoughts as phrases, so that it does not go around. Bullet points is an aid to what you are saying. Smooth transition from one slide to another. Well, it is like a well edited movie which does not jump between sequences. Recall I was talking of the presentation where numbers were being set, NCR, some numbers who showed, I think Kapil or Mudit dikha raha tha shayad. I said ki how we are higher, and then we said, see, one of the reasons why we are highest is because editorially we are giving 15% this thing. So, you are smoothly flowing from one to the other. When there is long presentation, create audience relief. Involve the audience through Q&A, play a relevant video. In fact, give the floor to the audience. If you see, I give the floor to all of you, because otherwise we will get bored.